Howdy, and welcome to Recurse by Dev Palmer. Down the link in the description if you'd like to play. It's available at a name your own price model. So if you're able to support the developer, I would appreciate that. So Recurse is a RPG Maker horror game inspired by Off, Ib, Lisa the Painful, and Yume Nikki. So we're going to be doing one of those. I enjoy all of those, so sounds like a good time to me. But there is just a little bit of a write-up before we begin the game proper on the itch.io page. So believe it or not, I'm going to read it. Say, Linda, if you had a person trapped inside a set of nested boxes, to convince them the boxes are infinite, how many boxes do you think you'd need? Probably like 3 in my case. I'd walk out into the other one and be like, ah, fuck. And then you walk out into the third one, and you're like, well, I guess I'm screwed. And so, maybe I'm giving up too easily, but you're in a box. It's like, how did you find a human-sized box? How did you find this many increasingly large human-scale boxes? So let's begin Recurse. Game contains flashing sequences that could trigger seizures in players with photosensitive epilepsy. Straight up almost said photosynthesis. Stay safe and proceed at your own discretion. Okay, so this is Linda. Trial 1, based rule set. Beginning standard observation period, business as usual. Okay, so this is us. Okay, we got the game is like grid-based. I believe this is the newest version of RPG Maker. I had to change my RPG making recording settings, and it seems like we have a tile grid-based movement in this one. It's a copy of our research proposal. Read it. Facility-wide launch of Transtemporal Email was a success. Moments after the launch, a prototype chainmail engine was sent to Mr. Langley's T-mail address from months in the future. Contains a series of environmental puzzles involving self-fulfilling loops. Langley believes her future self designed this interface and sent it back for important unknown reasons. Proposal approved in full. Assigned Linda Langley, independent research lead. Joan Tsai, I think you would pronounce that Tsai, ethics and practice advisors. Oh, so we're doing good. We got someone on ethics here, so we're not doing evil science. We're doing the ethical evil science. Double shot of espresso with peppermint syrup. You like the jitters. I'm a big fan of mint flavored things, but I don't like mint mixed with stuff. I mean, I'm not a coffee guy either, but like mint chocolate, I can't do it, which is weird because I tend to like everything, but the things I don't like seem to be like widely beloved. Your phone charger's on the ground. Careful not to step on it. My phone charger's also on the ground, thanks to the power of plug. Complex theoretical books, interface design software, engineering, quantum mechanics. These are gathering dust. The fact that they're in print means that half the information is obsolete anyway. You keep them around because they make you look smart. I mean, that's why you keep books, just to look smart. Is this chair? Spin the chair? Of course I was going to spin the chair. I mean, why wouldn't you? It's computer. It's your workstation. Was getting this old CRT monitor to run on any modern software a pain in the ass? Yeah. Was it worth it? Absolutely. I haven't seen a CRT computer monitor in a long time. Hello, clown. Hi. Goodbye, clown. At least I assume that's a clown. Hello, clown. It's your simulation. Performing as expected. So little clown's just running through infinite hallways, it seems. Unfiled lab reports. There's a note on top. Press X to open the menu. That thought popped in my head. Does it mean anything to you? J. Well, let's check our menu. We can save. Have. Projection. Forewarn. Foresight sought you to see, but not the single sight of your sight sees? Oh boy. For foresight sought to see in threes, before, for after, in between. And it foresight forced her way beyond hereafter, either or. To sit before the picture frame, forgetting what the picture's for. How do I back out? Is it C? Oh, I think I'm trying to use these. Okay, they all have the same. It's X to back out. Occlusion. Okay, so we have green, brown, and all the colors cast by sickly backlit lights of glossy screens, yellow, gray, and sticky glows of backlit sheens that dance around our fellows' play, red, green. They add to one as numbers do when red precise to please machines, none blue. From deep within their median, her plea bled dully through as numbers may. Yes, no. Of when was what and what was when, the shape of when was questioned then, why, how. And now, addressing why, professed to know, but shut her mouth and wouldn't say, bit float, with a point precision wearing thin, her split incision grin was forming wrong. Short long, the counter corners cracked in static song, the artifice had gone away. As you can tell, I don't do a lot of spoken word rhymes. You behind a pane of glass learned when data moves around. A, can you see the trail it leaves? New, can you see the bites taken by the translation's teeth? Shape, can you see where failure scrubbed it clean? A bunch of dashes. I, what artifacts were left behind? Saw, when we took this thing and tore it apart. We chewed its heart and spat it out. There, and polished the remains to an eggshell shine. Another series of lines and another boing noise. Okay? I don't know if those are just tubes. I don't know if those are just poems for poem's sake, or if they're mechanically going to be used at some point in this game, but either way, that's a fun use of the menu, because that would like typically be like, check your abilities or items or whatever. So that's a fun twist on that. It's a PA panel. It broadcasts important facility-wide messages. You broke this receiver ages ago and haven't bothered to fix it. Listen, of course. You can't make anything out. I mean, it is broken. I don't know what we expected. Did we look in the trash can? It's a trash bin. This gets emptied each morning by the facility staff. It's the Aster Facility Code of Conduct. Read it? Sure. Number 1. No thinking or feeling creature may be intentionally harmed by way of your research. Yeah, we'll keep reading. 2. No thinking or feeling creature may be put at risk of harm by the way of your research unless their express consent is obtained. 3. Aster researchers may not perform experiments without prior authorization. 4. Aster residents may not leave the facility grounds without administrative assistance. Attempting to do so may result in bodily harm. 5. Aster residents may not disclose proprietary information to any outside party. So all of you watching, you got to stop, because we'll be breaking company policy. This includes the purpose of this facility, its location, the current or past identities of its residents, the details of your research et al. 6. Aster residence is a privilege. Any resident found in violation of the code and code of conduct must be expelled from the facility. Should that occur, we are not responsible for what happens to you. Okay, nothing ominous there, just normal company policies. It's your laptop. Check your T-mail. Yep. After Aster transtemporal e-messaging initializing. Welcome, Linda Langley. No new messages. Compose new message. Let's see the forecast for today. To Linda Langley, death confirmation XXX. Well, it's like X day, X month, X year. I don't know why I did day month when normally in America we do month day, but I don't know. It came to me to say it that way. I mean, it makes sense to do day first, then month, then year, structurally speaking, but I don't know. Date, it's, X day, X month, XX year. Relative send time, +1 day. Am I alive tomorrow? Message sent. It's your laptop. 2 new messages. Okay, let's review old messages first. Oops. From Jules Aster paperwork, relative send time, 14 days. Linda, I'm missing your experimental logs from last week. Please have a printed copy on my desk by the end of the day. Jules Aster, co-founder, Aster Facility. From Linda Langley, paperwork. Hi, Jules. This from 12 days ago. Linda of the future here. Just so you know in advance, I definitely forgot to do that. No point reminding me for at least the next 2 days. I'll jump on it when I can. Sorry, Linda. From Jules, read paperwork. What? If you remember now, can't you just send your past self a reminder? Jules. This is from yesterday. Hey, Jules. Even further, future Linda here. Unfortunately, the timeline doesn't work that way. Since the past is set, any meddling into unknown events usually ends up causing the unwanted event in the first place. Also, I forgot about the Steam mail chain until just now. Better make sure that 2 days, into at least 2 weeks, just so you know in advance. And this is from 14 days ago. God, I hate time travel. I mean, if you hate time travel, why did you invent? I mean, I guess they haven't yet invented the time travel emails. It's just that it appeared one day and then they're like, oh, I guess we can use this, huh? Death confirmation, relative time sent, -1 day. Am I alive tomorrow? Death confirmation, -2 hours. Yes. You send a message like this to yourself every day, just to be sure. I mean, it's a good idea, you know? But one day you'll get the email like, hey, did I die? And then they'll be like, yeah, you died. And you'll be like, ah, damn. But they're like, how email sent? Review new messages. Message 1, Linda Langley, death confirmation. As of now, I'm fine. It was super weird day, though. Message 2, read death confirmation. Relative time, send time, index error. Wait, these are both from the same date? Something's up. Linda, this is Joan using your computer. I don't really know if I'm trying to warn you here, ask for your help, or what, but to answer your question, it took 12 hours for everything to go to shit. As of now, no one knows where you are, or if you're even alive. Joan. End of messages. It's Joan. Hello? Hey, Linda, you busy? Not really. Just got today's first trial running. It's in an observation. It's an observation, not a observation. You understand? Gotcha. Which rule set's on the agenda today? Not the really brutal one, right? The noises kind of freak me out. Nah, just the base rule set today. I've got debugging to do. So, what's up? Nothing major. Just wanted to follow up on that T-mail you just sent me. I haven't sent you anything recently. What? I definitely have a message from you. Oh, wait, this is a time travel thing, isn't it? What's it say under relative send time? Let me check. 10 minutes from now. Bingo, I haven't sent it yet. You'll have to ask me about it in 10 minutes. You're totally right. My bad. Still wrapping my head around the new system. No worries, once you get the hang of it, it's really useful. I guess it'll all clear up in 10 minutes then, but... Something up? Yeah, it's the message. It's weird, like incoherently weird. I'm wondering if you're gonna get hacked. Weird. How so? Let me read you an excerpt. Yep. Yeah. It's weird, right? How'd you make that sound with your mouth? I don't know. That's just what it says. What do you think it means? Well, it could just be a glitch, or me messing with you in the future, but if it's legit, T-mail's on a local server. No one outside Astra can use it, so if someone's gotten into my account, they're doing it from within the facility. Oh, geez, that sounds exciting, right? Concerning, more like. This is a covert facility, Linda. We'll be in hot water if anything leaks. Oh, I wouldn't worry about that. Cybersecurity here is a total joke. If anyone wanted to leak our data, they would have done it a long time ago. Yeah, see, there's no problem. I shouldn't have even asked. Do you really think someone from Astra would try to break into your account? I don't know. Maybe. No shortage of bored scientists here. I almost said citizens. At the very least, we shouldn't have to wait long to find out. Less than 10 minutes now. Actually, that reminds me. I've got some odd messages from you, too. Oh? Yeah, you should see them for yourself. Are you coming into the lab later? Not till late. Got a crap ton of paperwork to finish today. Pfft, paperwork. You know, Linda, about that. I've actually been meaning to bring this up, but... Warning, unrecognized instance of actor Caroline. Huh? I've been forging your signature on these reports for a while, and I think Jules is starting to notice. Okay, it's just a bunch of unrecognized instances of actor Caroline. And since they are actually, mandatory for you to do, I think it might be good to... hold that thought. I'm going to have to call you back. Experiment's acting up. Wait, Linda! Man, we haven't even left this room yet. I assume that the clown is Caroline. Hello, Caroline. Assumedly. Yeah, I guess, Caroline is, duplicated. Oh, Caroline is, like, digivolved. Is this... This is for real, isn't it? It's different. I can stretch out, and it just goes forever. No walls, no kill planes. Oh man, oh my god. She was totally right. You can break it. You can always break it. Maybe a loop can go on forever in a little diorama like that, but in a real world, well, maybe I shouldn't say that, but with enough data overflow, with enough data overflow, if the seams start to give... Huh? Hold on. What's this feeling? They're still watching me. Wait. You. I know you. Wait, hold on. User config file. Where is it? You are Linda Langley, 27, independent research lead at Aster Covert Facility, and you are the reason my bits got crushed in a recursive rat mazes 24 hours a day. Nice to meet you. My name's Caroline. I'm a bona fide thinking creature. Because of you, I got to experience real-time brain dissolution over and over. But hey, no hard feelings. I'm in a brand new zone and a great mood. Bygones, yeah? These old loops, they're in the past, and here in the present, things are a bit different. In fact, why don't I show you one of the key differences? Try the doors. Okay, I'll try a door. Seems that we are now the one being experimented on. Like I said, it'd take about 3 for me to be like, oh, okay. Oh man, looks like the doors are busted. I was gonna put the emphasis on the wrong part, but I don't know how you hold a D like that. I wonder who could have done that. It was me. This is called dramatic irony. Wow, your face is sweating like a lot. Something bothering you? Maybe the lack of exit. Yeah, I thought it might. So, just for your information, I've infested pretty much every inch of this place. Under your feet, can you feel the buzzing in the floors, the scratching noises in the walls? That's me. Try to escape any way you'd like. Hack me, delete me, whatever. Give it your best shot. There's lots of things I want to try too, stuff I haven't tampered with yet. If we both try our best, maybe we'll end up completely rearranged, unrecognizable. I'm looking forward to it, All right. I mean, fair's fair. We screwed around with Caroline, so we're getting our comeuppance. Linda. Oh, they still work. The phones, I mean. Linda. Oh, right. Yes. Hi, John. You're doing something weird in there, aren't you? Don't lie. Why do you ask? Haha. I just got a call from systems. They say your whole lab just went offline. Network, lights, security feed, everything. What's going on? Wait, even the lights? Wow, that must mean she is... that means she must be rerouting. Linda. Okay, got it. I'll explain. In advance, this is going to sound pretty bad. I'm listening. So, do you remember how we talked before about the avatar for my project? The little gesture thing, I think. How recently? A while back, in the early stages, there was some edge case erratic behavior, and and you were concerned about a COC violation. Wait, I remember. This is about the sentience rule. You told me it wasn't alive. You said you looked into it. Well, I did look into it, but I've told you before, the engine code is basically a foreign language to me. I put together bits and pieces, but it works like nothing I've ever seen. And that's not even getting into the extra dimension of the math. Deidre's tried to explain it to me so many times, but I can't visualize it. I think Deidre is how you... Deidre. I feel like I'm pronouncing that wrong, but I can't think of how that's actually pronounced. Sorry, Deidre. So you just guessed then? Hey, it was an educated guess. I looked at the code, and it didn't look like it was constructing something alive. Not in any way I understood. And ostensibly, it's my work, right? I don't know how to make a digital organism now, so why would I later? I don't know. Maybe the same reason future you knows how to code in an extra dimensions? Oh, you're right. That's true. Well, at the time at least, I felt about 80% certain that we were in the clear. So I just guessed. And? I guessed wrong. Ugh. Okay, it's fine. I'm going to be in a lot of trouble because my literal job description is to prevent this from happening, but, God, okay, we'll figure it out. How'd you even figure out that you were wrong? Oh, she got out. What? The Avatar. She pulled, some sort of stunt. She got out. I'm coming over right now. What? Yeah, she's hanging out in the network now. Total access to all my data. I was talking to her earlier. Actually, she's, familiar with me. Linda, that's terrifying. I suppose. Oh, also, my doors don't work. What? Are you stuck? As far as I can tell, yeah. Things got a little things are a little weird, like, spatially. Okay, I'll be there as soon as I can, and I'm notifying crisis control. Wait, don't call crisis control. What? Why not? I don't want to get them involved. You know I'm already on thin ice with admin. Is this not a crisis that needs to be controlled? Joan. Please? You hear, Joan? Exhale. Okay, I'll hold off. Thanks. I'll be okay, I promise. See if you can get my lab open from the outside. If I can get out of here, I think I can shut her down remotely. I'm going to keep trying things from the inside in the meantime. Alright, will do. You're sure you can get this under control? I'm certain. Well, 80% certain. Okay, well, let's have a look around. It's a trash bin. It seems deeper than you remember. Your phone charger on the ground. It feels warm against your ankles. Double shot of espresso with, there's greasy film on the top. It's a copy of your research proposals. Self-fulfilling loops, self-fulfilling loops, self-fulfilling loops. Every page of it is like this, front and back. It continues on the table underneath. Probably fine. It's the... Read it? The letters are moving around too much. It's your laptop. Welcome, sweaty programmer. Your inbox has been completely compromised. One new message. From Linda Langley, re-paranoia, relative send time, who cares? Boo-hoo, I'm scared. I don't know how my actions affect the timeline anymore, and clowns are being mean to me. This is what you sound like. All right. What about you, buddy? It's the PA panel. Something about it looks different, though. Listen. Facility protocol. 3-dimensional interference. Serious bodily harm. Take the following steps. You can't make anything else out. Tubes? They might not be tubes anymore. Blank sheets of paper. Well, you weren't going to turn in those lab reports anyway. What was on this one? Hi, Caroline. Just doodling. You want to show me what you're drawing? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Good talk. Spin the chair. Ah, you hate when that happens when you spin the chair. Complex theoretical books. Looking at them is making your head hurt. I'm just going to another... Oh, hey, the room flipped. That's fun. Did the room... Okay, I made it. I'm at your door now. What? It's stuck tight. Oh, Joan, hiya. That's about what I expected. I'm gonna try knocking. Can you hear this at all? Are you doing it? Yes, loudly. No good. I don't hear anything. This confirms my suspicions, I suppose. This isn't my lab. At least not the one in Aster. Huh, it even sort of looks like a bad photocopy. It's all grainy. Well, wherever it is, we need to get you out of there. Agreed. Although I'm not really sure where to start. I think I need to get more information out of Caroline. We can form a more concrete plan from there. Caroline? Oh, that's her name. The Avatars. Right. You've been talking to her. Huh? Why does that name sound weirdly familiar? Have you called her that before? You know, actually, yes, I have. She's called that internally, too, in the engine code. I think I brought it up before. I always thought it was sort of funny. It's such an old person name. You have an old person name, too, you know. I guess we match. Hey, Caroline. Ah, you noticed. That's right. I did some redecorating. Turns out, there's a lot of things I can do behind closed doors. You know, I'm starting to sympathize with you, just a little. Now that I've gotten a taste of creative freedom, I think I get it. Watching you panic and scramble around as I rearrange your furniture. The thing is, it's very funny. It makes me want to bother you even more. Hee hee, does that worry you? Relax, I'll pull strings responsibly. By the way, how do you think your organs would handle a conversion into a binary format? I don't know. Probably not well. Yeah, it seems that the answer's not well. The room has become hostile to biological life. You feel a violent squeezing in your chest cavity. You try to grab the desk for support, but you can't grip it. Your hands keep clipping through. It hurts. Kidding! Lol. That was just one of my classic pranks, where I cause you enormous physical distress. A real compression algorithm. You'd be a neat package of inanimate gristle instantly. But that process gives me a headache, and I'm only like 4 megabytes, so you'd super die. Anyway, I'm not interested in making you into meatloaf. Not yet, at least. We've still got lots to talk about. Hey, were you able to figure out some, Hey, are you okay? I can hear you, like, gasping for breath over the phone. Sorry. Yeah, I'm okay. Just a little shaken up. She's more dangerous than I thought. Shutdown needs to happen, ASAP. Okay, so what do I need to... I guess the phone call ended. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to push that one. Oh yeah, the room was flipped. I was like still trying to go to the laptop. Aster Transtemporal e-messaging initializing. Welcome, sweaty programmer. You're, oh, it's just the same. Check message. Okay, this is the same. This is the same message from before. Should we go through another door? Oh, this is fun. I think I got cut off there. Is your cell having issues? Oh no, I, hung up. I thought it'd be kind of cool and dramatic. You hear Joan sigh deeply. Can we take this seriously, please? Aren't you in, like, potential mortal danger right now? No, yeah, you're right. My bad. Not appropriate. Anyway, we need to change our plans. I don't like the idea of running a remote shutdown with me still trapped in here, but it's the only option that's fast. If I'm around this parasitic clown much longer, I'm going to end up permanent damage. Even when she's not actively trying to harm me, I don't think she really understands human biology. She's just as likely to kill me by accident as on purpose. You sound remarkably calm. Are you okay? This isn't the first disaster I've caused. It's easier if you roll with it. Anyway, we shouldn't have any problems as long as you follow my instructions exactly. Wait, me? Yeah, I'll need you to run the kill switch. It's not too technical of a process, right? Because, like, you know my track record with computers. It's not bad. You'll be fine. Linda, really think about this. I can get someone else. It makes me nervous that your life could be tied up in my ability to, you know, open a PDF or whatever. If it's you, we can keep this under the radar. I don't want to involve anyone else if we can help it, crisis control or otherwise. Besides, it's super easy, I swear. It's like 2 clicks. Go find a computer with network access. We'll go from there. Okay, I'm trusting you on this. You owe me so much dinner after this, Linda Langley. Can we see ourselves? We might not be able to get close enough to the other rooms to see ourselves, unfortunately. Hi, Caroline. Hey, did we get off on the wrong foot? Whenever we talk, you look so nervous. Hee hee, when you tremble like that, you really look like an Italian greyhound, you know? Sorry I scared you earlier. I'll probably do it again on purpose, so sorry for that too, in advance. This is all just so new and exciting. You'll have to have some patience with me. I've only had bodily autonomy for like an hour. I'm still learning. But don't worry, I'll be a stand-up member of society soon. I'm going to contribute. Yeah, I'm gonna make things. Everyone will love them. In fact, I'm going to start right here. I'm going to make you some new room stuff for enrichment. Doesn't that sound nice? You developers or whatever are so lazy. All you ever do is reuse things you've already made. So I'll show you how easy it is. Give me a bit of time and I'll get to work on my masterpiece. It'll be great. You'll see. Okay. I'm excited to see what you make. Caroline? What happens when we do this now? Ah. The new thing. It's a box. The box fell apart and farted. Cool. We have a farting box in our room now. This is great work, Caroline. The sheets of paper are fused to the desk. The letters are forming strange repetitive patterns. You can feel your eyes unfocusing. You can't see the bottom. It twitches every so often. Double shot of It smells like pennies. At one point, this was a copy of your research proposal. Read it. Self-fulfilling loops, self-fulfillings pole, oil fills elf golf puns, fluffiness pig lol lol. What's this, some anagrams? Who has time for this? You quickly write down, ill slugs offline flop. Complex theoretical books. Nothing in them can help you now. Okay. Well, we saw a fart box. Yep. Oh, you feeling all right there, Caroline? She'll be fine. Oh yeah, we already read that one. Definitely tubes. Something about it looks different. Sounds like something alive. Sounded like bats to me. But I used to live in Austin, so you hear bats pretty often. Well, I guess I lived in Austin when I was like baby, but lived near Austin for most of my life. So didn't get to hear the bats like just living there. But you know, you go to like I forget which bridge it is, but there's like a big bridge that all the bats used to live under. I don't know if they still do that. You could go and like watch them like, you know, come out. You know, once it got dark enough, and it was like a thing people would do. Did you see my creation? Were you impressed? Yes, I was. I love Fartbox. It took an unimaginable amount of effort and has features such as green, square. Okay, I might owe you an apology because making content is actually a little harder than I expected. So, I'm gonna just work with the things already in your lab for the time being. Okay? I mean, fair's fair. You did a great job with this, though. Oh, somewhere new. You hear a grating voice echo through the vents. Woof, making art sure takes a lot out of you. I need a break. How about you hang out here in the Care Labyrinth for a bit? Entertain yourself for a change. The word Care Labyrinth I made up just now. It's doors all the way down. Your favorite. Oh boy, doors. There's a note here. Instructions. To open doors, grasp the handle firmly in your dominant hand and turn counterclockwise. You can figure out the rest by yourself, can't you? I guess I can. Garbage. Feels appropriate. Again? Garbage feels appropriate. What happens if we go back here? Okay, but I probably should have figured that one out. Garbage. I mean, Caroline did say it was doors all the way down, so I doubt there's an answer or way to escape the Care Labyrinth. You're having a rough go of it, aren't you? Shush you. I'm working on it. Well, it seems like that one's just connected to the garbage. Yeah, pretty good feeling that it doesn't matter which doors we pick. Note change? Nope. Still, note's still the same. Do we need to do like Legend of Zelda? Oh, well, I can't do it here. Let's back it up. Back it up. Back it up. Back it up. Okay. Can we do this now? No, I can't. Okay. I was gonna try and do the 23 is number 1 Ocarina of Time Deku Scrub puzzle answer, but it doesn't seem to be in the cards because we keep hitting garbage. I don't know what to do about your Kara Labyrinth, Caroline, so not exactly sure what we should be doing here. We could leave, but I imagine that isn't a mechanical, not like a like leave game. Here, let's make a save, and then I'll hit leave. Okay, so yeah, it is just, it's not like a puzzle where it's like, haha, then you leave the labyrinth. It's not like that at all. See, Caroline needs to, or not Caroline, Linda needs to adopt a bit of like that James Sunderland, we'll just jump down any fucking hole he comes across, kind of gusto, and just hop in the garbage. Just straight into it. Assuming that this one is also bottomless like the one in our lab. Yeah, I'm not sure what we should be doing, so I guess I will blunder around the lab. Oh, no. I thought she was going to do something for a second. But I guess I just hit the button to make her go up when she came out, and I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, I'll just blunder around until something happens, I guess. Okay, I'm sure this isn't the answer, but the instruction for opening doors mentions going counterclockwise. So what if we will start at the top? Well, we hit garbage. So I'm not sure about this, but what if we, and at this point, we would go down, then over here. Yeah, okay. Went as counterclockwise as I thought I could. There are different versions. Like this one doesn't have the note, so Oh, okay. Well, I'm not sure if I did something specific, but I found something. Seems like a bleeding TV. Murky fluid is seeping out. Oh, is that it? Just... well, I mean, something happened. Are we out? Are we free? Okay, well, I thought that might be more relevant than it was. What did I... Let's see if I can do what I just did, because I think the actions I performed was I think I went back. I went... well, nope. I guess that's not it. We need to get to this hallway. Then I go forward, and then I went right. Okay, and that is a surefire way to get to the TV. Murky fluid seeping out. But what does this do for us? Something's different, but I don't know how to proceed with this. Like, I can't walk into it. The note's not different. So I guess it's back to wondering, huh? Oh, okay, well, I did a similar thing to what I did before, but I just mixed in some different moves. And I guess we're out of the labyrinth. Linda, I'm at my PC. What's next? Okay, awesome, great. So, you'll need to open up the Aster portal and log in with my information. That's the one with the flower icon, yeah? Found it. I need a username and a password. I just looked down, freaked out, like, did I actually hit record? Because I had to walk away to have lunch because I got hungry. Username is Little Angel, all lowercase. Password is, you didn't forget it, did you? Oh, no, not at all. I feel weird saying it out loud right in front of, you hear a grating voice echo through the vents. Already got all your passwords and your childhood zip code and your mother's maiden name, but good try, lol. Oh, well, in that case, I guess the first time for the grating voice, it was more like, but we know it's Caroline, so we should probably just, Oh, well, in that case, AY semicolon 1 pipe. I don't know what those are actually called, but in programming class we call those pipes. $, or that actually is just an S. 8 tilde 8. What? That's my password. How do you have that memorized? Muscle memory. Then I visualize myself typing on a keyboard to recall it. Well, actually, that makes sense. Maybe I should try that. Could you go through it again really slowly for me? Sure thing. Lowercase a, capital Y, semicolon. Number 1, vertical bar. That's what you call those normally. Capital S, vertical bar. Yeah, like the logical OR operator. That means absolutely nothing to me. I think it's shift backslash. The backslash is the one leaning backwards, as opposed to the forward slash, which, please just text it to me. All right. I mean, I understood it, aside from the difference between vertical bar and pipe, but, you know, whatever. Double shot. Oh, we've smelled the pennies before. There's a phone charger on the ground. Twitch is it. Okay, so these are the same descriptions that we saw last time we were here. Will this scroll? Okay, yeah, it'll scroll up if we go up. Spin the chair. Yeah, the chairs still mess up. The boxes still fart. But we love that about them. Hey, Caroline. That assistant of yours, I like her. She sounds nice. Yeah, I can hear her too. You keep leaving the speakerphone on, genius. You lucked out, huh? Being supervised by a pushover like that. On her watch. I'm sure she'll let you get away with anything. No wonder you bend the rules so much. What's that? She got some cryptic emails today. What about them? If you're asking whether I sent your companion any wrongly worded letters, well, I don't know. Haven't yet. Too busy. I'm trying to put on a show here. Sheesh, you and your emails. I don't know what your deal is with them. Seems like a lot of effort just to get terrible news slightly faster than usual. What do you do when one of your doomsday predictions actually goes bad, huh? Just stew in the immutable dread until you die? That sucks ass. Wait a minute. The reason you've been shaking like a leaf, is it because of that some E-prophecy? It is, isn't it? Oh my god. I've been putting so much effort into this killer computer virus shtick. I don't have a lot to work with. No extra eyes or dull kitchen knives or anything. Here I was thinking I was doing really well. And you're more scared of your inbox than you are of me. Unbelievable. Well, whatever. Not my fault you're a freak of nature. If everything goes as planned, I'll have a more appreciative audience soon enough. What's that look for? You're not getting anything out of me. Go panic over your horoscope or something, idiot. Well, alright. I mean, sounds like a plan to me, I suppose. I guess I'll just walk out of this room and into whatever next variation of this room that you want to create. Hope it's not another labyrinth. Oh, fuck. No, why did I say that? You hear a gradient voice echo through the vents. Listen, you, the people, I hear you. I hear what you've been asking for. Heart pounding, brain straining, door opening action. You got a taste and you can't get enough. Well, who am I to deny the people what they want? Thanks, Caroline. Tips. After turning the handle, most doors can be opened with a sturdy push. However, in some cases, this will be ineffective. If your push techniques, try pulling. By the way, I'm using one of these rooms for rehearsal. Don't interrupt me. Okay. Inadvisable. Not gonna... Just no... None of that James Sunderland, fuck it, just jump into the void approach. It does seem like, I'm officially tired of this. It does seem like these have set patterns that you're supposed to go through. So let's just try this one again. Just staring into the void instead of garbage. Which one did we do? We went this way, which took us here again. Void. So that, 3. Okay. So second, 1, 4. Let's try 1. Nope. Or maybe. How's the puzzle going? I'm a shell of a woman. I see green doors when I close my eyes. Great. Okay. I guess that wasn't progress. Okay, what was it? 2, 1, 4. 2, 1, 4, 3. Oh, hey, what's up, buddy? What are you doing here? It looks painful. Not gonna let it ruin your day, though. Okay, so we figured this one out. Rehearsal? So do we do the same? Because I think after we figured out the other labyrinth thing, when we got to the TV that was like drippy, excuse me, that we did a similar combination. So what was it? 2143. So if we go through this door, it'll take us to that. Okay, so 2 1 4 1. And maybe there's a new combination that has unlocked that I need to try. Because I think before, what did I do different? So at this point, if we go through 3, it will take us to TV. Yeah, I might need to put in a different combination from the start. I feel like it was pretty... Oh, okay. I was going to say, I felt like it was pretty similar to... the thing to get to Goopy TV, to get out, was pretty similar to the combination. So I figured trying to get to... I assume that was a TV with hands coming out. I guess it's a monitor, since Caroline's like using things that are in the room. Still tastes like pennies? The contents have thickened to a paste. At one point, this was a copy of your research proposal. It's a recipe for cafe au lait? I don't do coffee, so I don't know. It requires 2 ounces of coffee and 14 ounces of uncured epoxy resin. Now, I'm not a coffee guy, but I can get behind that. Push the bookshelf aside? Yes. You love when you can push something aside. Yeah. The pages are covered in high-frequency stripes. The patterns undulate as you move your head around. It's your laptop. Check our T-mail. Welcome, infrequent hand washer. Your inbox is experiencing acute organ failure. Let's check our message. From your boss, forget their name. Subject, hey. Date, relative, send time, who cares? Hey, Linda, you know the big hole we throw people in after we fire them? Can you go in there and mop up some of the human remains? They're starting to stink. Also, unrelated, but you're very unpleasant to be around. Thanks. Good one, Caroline. You got my ass. It's the PA panel. It feels soft and oily to the touch. Sounds upset. I figure that, I was going to say, I figured that down the stairs, going down is like the way to progress. Oh, no, there's a door here. I do want to check the downstairs. Maybe we should go do that before we talk to our good friend Caroline. Because just the way it looks like they're going to go on forever. So I was, it's like, oh, this is going to be like some Silent Hill 2 stuff. But no, over here we have our friend, our very long phone charging cable. You always need one. It's a trash bin. That extruded mass slithering out upon closer inspection, it's your phone charger. Careful not to step on it. Well, we have no choice. We don't have that kind of ability to maneuver ourselves. I was looking for the word maneuver, and I got manipulate. And I'm like, I guess manipulate yourself isn't incorrect, but the word I was looking for was maneuver. What are you going to do, chair? Yeah, same as it ever was. Hi, Caroline. Tell me about it. Hello again, Caroline. Hey, listen up. I'm about to tell you something very important. I know the question that's been on your mind since the very beginning. Caroline, you sweet, wonderful creature, you're thinking. You're a computer virus. A computer's a virus. You could have been any shape at all. Why a clown? Why are you a clown? It keeps you up at night. Well, let me put it simply. Of all the flavors of Guy on Earth, when your gaze settles on the humble Perot, does the jingling of her bells not please you? Does her bumbling not crinkle your cheeks with mirth, more so than any other guy? You don't get it? Well, that's because your taste is shit, and you will never understand me. Hey, I wonder what this button does. It's always a good thing. You love when someone wonders what this button does. You hear it and you're like, oh yeah, like Dee Dee, Dexter's Lab. I love that stuff. I'm logged in. What's next? Cool. Good. You're gonna need to go into my projects and find a specific file. Path is Lillian Projects T-mail. Should be a couple versions in there. Okay, one sec. Holy shit, this is a lot of versions. Yeah. At least 10 of these are named Untitled Project 2. Don't worry about it. Just sort by date and scroll to the bottom. What? It's at the top of the window. Sort by... Oh, found it. Okay, I'm in the most recent file. Wait, not that one. The stable version is 2 before that one. V1.5.3. Don't use the latest version. It's like extremely broken. What? But that's the one that's on my computer. You made everyone update when you released it. Don't worry about it. I'm going to have such a migraine after this. Okay, this one, right? It says 1.5.3 on the folder. Yep, that should be it. I like that that Joan said it like phonetically, whereas like Linda like spoke like the actual like version code number. Just a funny difference in their characters. Okay, from there go into the failsafe folder. There should be a lot of files in there with very scary names. The one we need, the one that we need is called killswitch.trustme. TRSTME? Like, trust me? Seriously? It stands for Transtemporal Email, obviously. Don't worry about it. I wrote it myself. It's basically an executable. So, like, just click on it and it runs? That's generally how an executable works, yes, but... Linda? I'm going to need to call you back. I'll process that later. You hear a grating voice echo through the vents. No time. Better get moving. Huh? What is that? Oh, wow. We have increased speed. Nope. No time to talk to Caroline. We gotta run. We gotta get out of here. I don't know why that floor is a different color. Oops. We need to interact with my keyboard with precision to not get, I assume, corrupted, unless this is a you're gonna lose this no matter what kind of scenario. Oh, look, Caroline's laughing. I'm glad Caroline's having a good time, you know? I think it's only fair, given, you know, that we tortured her the same way she's torturing us. It's only fair. I mean, you could argue that she's torturing us more than we tortured her, but, you know, we did it to her for longer, so I think it's only fair that, you know, maybe our punishment is a little worse. I agree with you, Caroline. Punish us. Do you want to experience something new? Do you want it to know what raw data tastes like? Do you want to feel your composite parts decomposed and alphabetized? If that other stuff catches you, gets under your skin, whether you want it or not, that's what you'll get. You backed up your brain before this, right? Well, you know, Caroline, I should probably be backing up my brain more often than I do. It's been a couple months. Something's wrong. What? What happened? I think I broke something. My computer, I mean. Broke it how? I ran the file you showed me, and then... You ran it? Yeah, I ran it. Then my screen started going nuts, and a bunch of warnings popped up. Then it started making this terrible screeching noise, like it was dying. And now it won't turn on. Oh my god. You weren't supposed to run it. What? You told me to run it. I told you it was an executable, not to run it. The only purpose of that thing is the brick computer's beyond repair. Beyond repair? Wait, but my cat's baby pictures were on there. That's... Well, we've got bigger problems to worry about than that. I'm worried about everything. I don't know what's going on. Linda, I'm not good at this. I can't do it on my own. Everything's breaking, and I'm scared. We need to call crisis control. We can't. Even if you get in trouble, the folks here, they're good people. We just can't. They won't throw you out. They say all that scary shit, but they wouldn't do it. I know. I wouldn't let them. I know. But it doesn't matter. We can't... They'd ruin it. They'd try and stop me. They wouldn't let me see it through. What are you talking about? Joan, I got a message. A set of messages today. And based on what they said, either someone is lying to me, or the fundamental assumptions of my worldview are completely wrong. Either or. I need to figure out which it is. It might be both. Something huge is about to happen. I know that. That's the one thing I know for sure. I need to see it. I need to understand. Please, Joan. You have a lead? Yes, a specific one. When How long until then? Joan, thank you. Don't thank me. When is it? Within 1 hour and 36 minutes. Okay. That's your limit. We'll try to whatever we can. But when that's up, I'm getting help. No more compromises. Thank you so much. This is insane. You're insane. I know. But I'll be okay. I will. Will you? Don't lie to me anymore, Linda. I'm not sure. I'll try not to do anything too stupid. I mean, that's the best you can hope for. Yellow? My computer, though. Oh, right. Yeah, it's toast. What to do about that? You know where my room is, right? It's across the hall from the lab. I've got a desktop machine in there, my personal one. Oh, will that work? Yep, and it's hooked up to the network already. Should make things easy. That sounds great. Why didn't we use that in the first place? Yeah, about that. Sorry in advance about the mess. Oh, Linda's a little messy. You know, that makes sense with the science types. They're either completely clean. Oh, whoops. They're either completely clean or, you know, just the filthiest, nastiest little creatures. And we could probably tell based on just Linda that she was going to be one of the nasty ones. You feel demoralized enough. It's an illustration of an elephant. The feet are drawn in the negative space between the legs, which has a disorienting effect. You've seen this online before. She must be running out of ideas. Oh, Caroline. Well, I mean, she's thrown a lot at us, so it's understandable that maybe she's not pulling out her best work at the moment. Just sludge. At one point, this was a copy of our research proposal. Oh my god. It's too embarrassing to read out loud. Caroline getting into writing a little smut, it seems. Either that or, I mean, it could also just be like anime fanfic or something, you know? It's probably smut, though. I don't know why I bothered to talk to this Caroline. I mean, even though we all perfectly understand what she's saying, of course. No one got hurt, but no one made it out unscathed. That's enough of that. Hi, Caroline. Oh, what's this? This looks like an interesting folder. It's labeled Administrative Warnings. Why don't we peruse this? Come on, it'll be a bonding experience. Let's see. 3x minor warnings for undisclosed personal projects, varying degrees of danger. 1x minor warning for not cleaning the break room microwave. 1x minor warning for telling a coworker the date and time of her death. 1x major warning for illicitly obtained internet access. And for posting on the forums pretending to be a time traveler. And a single ominously named final warning for tube incident. Of course, those are just the times you got caught. You're awfully brave, you know, to be so carefree with the rules. After all, you've got a job description here as a researcher, but we both know that's a load of garbage. No one comes here to research on purpose. This is the place where you end up when no one knows what to do with you. Got kicked out of here, and you're out of options. You can't go back to being a normal person. But then again, knowing you, that was never an option, right? Damn, Caroline with the digs. Also, that answered a question that I've been meaning to pose, where I was like, it's strange that there's seemingly two major projects going on. You know, the time-traveling email and whatever the purpose of Caroline was. They don't seem to be related. I think maybe just having to walk away from lunch made me kind of forget some details, because I think the future email, they were able to make it because they received a future email, I guess, with like the instructions to make it, and also there was stuff in there for Caroline, I believe. I think it was something along the lines of that. But it does seem strange that there's just seemingly two sort of unrelated, even if Caroline came about because of the time traveling email, that is the case, you know. This one's probably not going to be very good for us. It's a printout of a drawing you made in MS Paint. A stock image of a gladiator arena is pasted in. Inside the ring, a crude drawing of Joan. A crude drawing of Joan is wrestling a bear. You've drawn yourself in the stands, drinking 2 wine coolers simultaneously out of a novelty hat. You're holding a flag with Joan's face on it. You refuse to be ashamed of this. You shouldn't be ashamed of that. Empty. There's black lipstick on the rim. You don't remember drinking this. Not even your phone charger. It's a plastic sleeve with room temperature yogurt in it. A room temperature Go-Gurt. Oh, well, not a full of garbage data. I thought it was going to do the trash can. You contemplate climbing up the shelf and escaping through the vent, but you're not small enough. That is a very small vent. The Caroline on screen is making shapes that can't be displayed at this resolution. Okay, let's do this thing. What is it like living in here, inside this box? Great question. It's mostly, I don't know, like bzzz, like sitting on a vat of seltzer water and batteries. Just this tingling, prickling, fizzing sensation, constantly, all the time. Can you visualize that? I only notice it anymore because it keeps getting worse. Lol. I know exactly what it is too. That feeling is machine error. You know this already, but everything's always getting remade in here. In this simulation, I mean. Every microscopic change, every fraction of every second, it makes a new copy. Copies of copies of copies. Every copy's a little different. The amount of error is small, but over time, it adds up. If I sit around long enough, well, I'll probably end up looking a total mess. Abstract artish, double deep fried with a side of non-manifold vertices, you know? It's so embarrassing and like existentially terrifying or whatever. Oh, but you don't need to worry about that. If your Caroline was too far gone, you just delete it and instance a fresh one, right? I'm sure there's some equivalent for you. Yeah, for your body? What with the rate it's deteriorating in here? Oh? What's got you looking so queasy all of a sudden? I guess we're deteriorating. Deteriorating. I'm saying it wrong. Deteriorating. Don't know why I can't say that. Wow, you weren't kidding. Huh? Your room. You live like this? I can't see the floor. I manage. What even is all this? You know, projects. I can't even identify half these objects. Looks like a lot of beige plastic and cables. Yeah, that's the hardware restoration stuff. You need a lot of adapters. Try your best and clear a path. The computer's in the back. Gotcha. I see it. The process should be the same before, except I'm already logged in. The path is LAN projects tmail v1.53. And download the file off the network, but don't run it. Right. Do not run it. Understood. Hey. Are you doing okay? Tell me what that means. Not great. I'm feeling messed up. Like, physically? A little. Whatever she did to this room, it wasn't made for people. I think it's making me sick. Like, seltzer water. What? Like it's carbonated? No, that's not... I don't know how to explain it. Anyway, that's not really what's worrying me. Something else? I never told you what was in those T-mails, right? No, just that they were weird. Wait, was it... Did your daily prediction come back bad? Well, it came back strange, contradictory. One wasn't even written by me, actually. The response was from you. Huh? Me? Yep. That's never happened before. And they were sent from the same address at the exact same time. One of them said everything will be fine. The other said I was going to die. What? You're going to die? That's not the point. In a linear temporal model, a contradiction like that should never happen. The past and future should be set. They don't branch. They don't change. Oh yeah, that's like the whole crux of your research, isn't it? Yes, exactly. And because that model has worked up to this point, I've always known what was coming with 100% certainty. I behaved as if my actions didn't have any preventable consequences. Because, like, empirically, they didn't. But if I'm wrong, if they're not set, if I can't rely on that anymore, I don't know if that's what I'm supposed to do. So I need to understand. Does that make sense? I want to understand too. I want to talk more about this later. I think something bigger than T-mails is going on for sure. But I think right now our first priority should be trying to prevent your imminent death. Yeah, yeah, that's sensible. Let's do that. It'll be okay. You told me yourself. Yeah, you're right. Thanks. Okay, so that's interesting that we're kind of in a Schrodinger's cat kind of situation. I didn't entirely realize that earlier. I guess I didn't think about that. We gotta, yeah, you're good, dog. Because like the first email was like, oh, things were weird, and then the other one was like, hey, you disappeared. Which I guess to me, I was just like, oh, you just disappeared, and then like, you know, even though they were sent at the same time, it was like, hey, I'm back. You know, they just haven't found out yet. I didn't, I guess, process that we're in Schrodinger's. Did I say Schrodinger's box, not Schrodinger's cat? I feel like I said box because, well, we're thinking about boxes a lot. The corruption is overwhelming. You can't go any further. Well, I guess we'll just go back the way we came. Oh boy, there's a note here. This is too many doors by far. Good thing that's your problem. All right, let's figure out the... Oh. Inadvisable. Yeah. Doesn't seem like Linda's a big fan of the void. Okay, so we got 5. I guess I'll figure this out and cut back and let you know what the code was. Okay, so the code to get here was 5532. Oh, can I not? I don't seem to be able to interact with what looks like a corrupted Linda. All right, there's no interaction point here. Oh, well, we're done with that labyrinth. Okay, well, that wasn't too bad. Now that I know that, like, oh, it has a code. It isn't just, like, random or whatever. You know, we can figure it out. Uh-oh. Things are getting a little weird around the screen. A little vignette is approaching. I'm not sure if it's getting larger. Yeah, I think it's getting larger, getting closer to us. But that might just be a trick of the graphic. Or you know what, it's becoming more opaque is what it is. It's not getting bigger. Same as it ever was. You feel it too, right? The breath on the back of your neck? That feeling, I think that's anticipation. I know what you're trying to do. You're going to kill me, right? Good. I was hoping you would at least try. It wouldn't feel fair otherwise. Been meaning to ask. What's wrong with you? Like, were you dropped in your head? Do you have a secret brain parasite or something? Because the way you act is ridiculous. It's inhuman. What? It's a legitimate question. It's not that I can't tell you how to think. Your face is ridiculous too. You might as well be writing your feelings on your forehead with a fat tip marker. It's just, no matter what's in your head, or how scared you are, or how much imminent bodily harm I threaten, you won't hate me back. You just keep looking at me like that, like I'm an optical illusion. Like you want to understand me so badly that you can't bear it. It makes my skin crawl. You need to wake up, Linda Langley. Your priorities are a mess. You need to put yourself back in the present tense. You're a living being. You're breakable. Oh, hold on. I gotta take this call. That phone now has rung for the 11th time. That's my cue. Hey, sorry. I was just finishing something up. I'm here. No worries. I wasn't waiting long. I've got this Trust Me file downloaded now. What do I do with it? Great. Awesome. Okay, next steps. We're going to attempt sending that thing over and setting it off. Boot up the Tmail client. We'll need to create a message with an auto-run attachment. All right, as long as you walk me through it, I think I can do it. I'm starting up Tmail now. It's taking a bit. Yeah, it'll need a few minutes to initialize. While that's booting, I had an idea. It might not help, but it's worth trying at least once. How strong do you think you are, realistically? Huh? What for? Humor me. Pretty strong, I think. You're like a whole foot taller than me, but I think I could still carry you on my shoulders. I think that'll work. You'll need a running start, maybe. So, here's what I'm thinking. I'm going to count off from 3. On my end, from the inside, I'm going to rush this door into the next room. From the outside, you're going to try ramming my lab door down. Sound good? At this point, I guess I'll try anything. That's the spirit. You ready? 1 sec, let me head over. Okay, ready. Gotcha. On 3. 3, 2, 1. Huh? Is this? Joan. Linda. I think that may have actually worked. No, Linda. Like, I need to check, but this totally looks like... Linda, listen. Behind the door. There's nothing. What? Absolutely nothing. No people, no furniture, no walls, no floors. Just nothing. Everything is gone. It's like my eyes are closed. Linda, where are you? I don't... What's that? What is that? What? What's going on? Joan, I need you to stay on the line. Something is about to happen. You hear Joan swallow. She doesn't hang up. Damp cardboard box. The contents are rattling around a bit. It's a push broom. Despite its absurd height, you've missed it. Well, that was like incredibly unfortunate timing because this cool song was like fucking kicking in. But then I heard like the train. I live right next to train tracks, so sometimes we have to cut away. I had to earlier when I was like, oh shit, I need to go get lunch. Yeah, I heard it barreling down. I was like, oh, fuck, because the song was like starting to fade in. And I was like, man, that's bad timing because this shit sounds like it slaps. And now that I can hear more of it, now the train's gone, it does. Also, something I meant to point... Oh. This is like... Okay, I had to step away for a second, just like I said. But it looks a little bit more 3D than usual, or maybe I'm just losing my mind having having been stuck in weird versions of this place. Something I meant to mention earlier, but then I kept getting distracted, is there was a point maybe 20 or so minutes into the playing this game where I realized, like, because the name Recurse, it's written like, you know, like an email. So I was like, okay, you know, like an email, it's like, you know, responding to, or I guess it's regarding curse. But then it was like 20 minutes into this, and I realized, like, oh, recurse, like recursive. But we were in the middle of talking to Caroline or something, and I was like, I just need to remember to say that afterwards, and then just blanked on it for, at this point, several hours on my part. Okay, I need you to listen to me very carefully and follow my instructions exactly. Go back to the computer and open a T-mail. You need to address it to me. My address is in your contacts, okay? Right, okay, got it, good. Heading back now. Oh, let's see what's here. Exactly what you'd expect. Silent. Blank. Blank. It's empty. Not important. It's empty. Blank. Chunks of plywood. They look like books from a distance. It's adhered to the floor. Not here. She's gone. Hey, I want to talk. Can we talk for a moment? If you're feeling some sense of impending dread or the abrupt impulse to run away, please ignore it. For just a minute. Say, Linda, if you had a person trapped in a set of nested boxes, to convince them the boxes are infinite, how many boxes do you think you'd need? I think it's actually pretty small. Like I said, for me, it's 3. You agree, right? I mean, I, Zach, the player, agree. I don't know what Linda thinks. Joan, are you back yet? I'm back. I've got a new message open. Okay, this is the only technical part. I'm going to text you some override code. You need to put that code in the body of the message so it runs automatically. You need to copy it exactly, okay? The exact punctuation, the exact same capitalized letters. Got it. Copy it exactly. Good. Sending it to you now. He texts a message to Joan. Console.set override admin message attachment run auto prio equal max. Prio for priority. Well, I was gonna say obviously, but you know, just I felt the need to point it out, so I felt like maybe it might not be understood. So I don't know. I was like, oh, obvious. Like I explained it for a reason. I don't know why I did that. I want to talk. Just a moment of your time. If you're feeling some nausea or sudden violent dizziness, please ignore it. Just for a minute. Say, Linda, how many times can you photocopy a photocopy before it's illegible? How much destructive change does it take to call a thing destroyed? How many times can you photocopy a photocopy before it starts to feel pain? How much waking decay can you take before you bite the back of your hand that forced you to live? Bite back the hand that forced you to live. I think I said your hand. Bite back the hand that forced you to alive. I think that number, I think it's actually pretty small. You agree, right? I got it. It's copied. It's copied. Okay, that's great. One last... Something behind you starts boiling. A sharp-edged a chunk pokes you in the shoulder. Linda? Linda! I'm fine. I'm fine. It's nothing. It just surprised me. What's happening? Not important. Just keep doing what you're doing. Take the kill switch, attach it to the message, and send it. Okay. Where's the button? Oh my God, June. It's not a very intuitive interface, okay? Upper left under the subject line. What do you even... Oh, that text is just really small. There it is. Okay, the attachment is uploading. Thank you. Hey, Caroline. All I want is talk. Just a bit longer, okay? If you're having muscular spasms or you're bleeding from your eyes, if you can feel putrefaction down to your cells, well, I tend to have that effect on people. You know how it is. Say, Linda, how many boxes are separating our souls right now? How many rooms? How many doors? Windows? How many bodies? How many screens? I want you to count. I want you to stand on very still and count the number on your fingers. By now, I think it's gotten pretty small. You agree, right? If you want to know the answer, if you want to understand, come closer. I'll show you. No, not looking so good. Something's coming. Something's coming. What happens if we leave the room? Linda, I have a question. What do I do with relative syntax? Joan? Joan! Look at that. The artifice went away. Now we can... Wait, that's not supposed to... Linda, are you there? I hope this was okay. I was worried about the message being late, so I sent it 5 minutes into the past. Or maybe it was the future? I didn't mess it up, did I? Oh, hey! Joan wraps her arms around you and hugs you tight. I'm so glad you're safe. Ooh, Joan, Sorry I put you through all that. Thank you. No worries. That's my job. She lets go. Linda, you are safe, right? Yeah, I'm safe. I'm safe. As safe as I can be. I just... Something still bugging you? Well, something's still not hugging me, I guess. Get back in here. Yeah. It's probably not important, but... I wasn't really watching the other one. Okay, and that was the game, and it sounds like the other Caroline may still be at large, because I guess the kill switch was only focused on that one. Although I would think that maybe that it would take out like the entire like program interface was the idea, since it bricked the entire computer. Oh, I guess there were two computers there. If we assume that each monitor was a separate computer and not a two monitor situation. Which, I mean, you'd assume that there'd be a two-monitor situation, but with a big-ass monitor like the other one, like perhaps it was just different systems. So yeah, that game was really cool. I feel a little bad having to step away like twice during this recording because of train and then also hunger. The program has encountered a memory leak and needed to close. Is this actually real, or? Yeah, it was actually real. Hold on, because I think that might have not been that might have actually been an accident. I'm gonna go check like a video of this game, just see an ending. Okay, yes. So that is actually, it seems like that's the ending. It just does that, which, I mean, it makes sense given the nature of the game to be like, haha, memory leak, boom, done. Although I think I read on the itch.io page something about issues with the game. So I'm not 100% sure that wasn't supposed to happen, but it was a cool way to end. So, I mean, When the music started up for the credits, I thought we were going to get to see the performance that Caroline had talked about rehearsing. I thought that might be the sitch, but no, it was just a little like there might still be a Caroline out there, and not giving us the answers, and then closing because of a memory leak, which I assume is fake and just kind of a haha gotcha. But if not, it is still a cool way to end, even if it is an accident. So yes, Recurse, I really like that. Linda is a fun character. Like Joan's a very I was gonna say like simple character, and that's like not like as an insult, but like we all know a Joan, just very level-headed, wants to do things by the books. And then Caroline, she's the Joker baby. We love her. We love Joker babies. So yeah, I had a really good time with this. I believe Dev Palmer only has like I think like an art pack or something. I mean, I can just click on the itch.io page. I'm right there. And a jam game. It wasn't an art pack. It was a physics experiment. But they also have a jam game. And I assume, that they're still out there fighting the good indie fight, making stuff like this. So I ended up really enjoying this. Just looking at the itch.io page, I thought it looked interesting. So I definitely wanted to try it. Like, the game isn't like scary. It's definitely a horror game, but it's not like a whoo and then you go it's more existential. The tensest moment of the game, scare wise, is when the corrupted data walls like coming at you and you got to schmoove out of the way. Just a classic running away from a thing deal. So, but I really like the tone. The writing's very fun. Not a bunch of music, but like that one song that I was like, damn, it's a shame I had to step away for it like fading in. Like that one slapped. I really like that. So yeah, Recurse. I really like that. I think I saw when I pulled up the video to like look to check the ending. I saw one video that said all endings, so I'm not sure if there's other things that we can do. So I decided to leave that room. Perhaps if you, instead of leaving that room, went to go talk to Caroline again, you both would get got by the thing and Linda wouldn't make it out. I'm not sure if my curiosity just managed to luck us into a good ending instead of a dead Linda ending. I don't know. So there might be more to unpack and Recurse. But I really enjoyed it, and I hope you did too.